Streetwear and sneaker drops are some of our favorite things in the whole world if you have a fashion-pilled brain like me. Today, I'm talking about 5 or 6 drops that are happening this week that you guys might not know about. We're talking what's coming out from Palace. We got a Bape collab and even some sneakers. Is there resale to be had on these low-key / sleeper drops? What personal items should I pick up, Thomas? And what should I avoid? Well, each and every one of these questions is going to be answered in this video. So if you guys love your weekly dose of Supreme and other streetwear related content, then be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the noti bell. We are on our way to 5K subscribers, and we have a massive giveaway planned when we hit 5,000 subs here on YouTube. Also, YouTube memberships available in the description. Click the join button, or the link starts at $2.99 a month for exclusive chat, emotes, icons, giveaway entries. I can't even start naming all the perks. It's way too much. And with all that out of the way, let's get into it. Palace drop number 6, something like that. Feel like it's been a minute since we looked at our good old friend Palace, and we have an okay week for once, which is nice. I felt like it was a bit lame for a second, but we have some cool stuff. The Geezer zip flannel, dude. Look at these colorways. Not too bad at all. Palace London. Again, it is that zip up sweater-like material for the summertime. I'll give Palace a pass for being in the UK. This pink one, easily the best. I love that navy and white contrast. Okay, white and green ain't bad either. Polo is pretty sick as well. Florian Peter was calling this the Portugal polo. Fair enough. It do be looking like that Portugal flag. Palace London with the golf clubs and the horse. Pretty cool. Guy riding the horse. Blue and navy as well. Argentina spec. I mean, it literally says Argentina right there. It's not even a guess anymore. I think this is a much better polo than the one Supreme is releasing this week. Just my opinion. And then the One Truth jersey. I mean, Palace loves putting Jesus Christ on various items of clothing. This one with the big P, it's the Holy Light, the Believer shirt. Incredible. Feel like this will sell out in the first colorway for sure. The second one is pretty bad. I don't know why they put black on it and kind of a more muted, less colorful tone. This one's the one you want, and the matching shorts to go with it, but pretty sick jersey. Is there going to be resale on any of these items? I think in the right size there will be, but I'm not going to recommend anyone pick it up. If you like the jersey, go for it. But there is that jersey fatigue on the market, and if you are in the US, I would guess it'd be a little tougher to sell this guy than in the EU. Hats up next. Rugby 6-panel lush. Pretty simple design. You have the same Palace font with the same logo with the horse on the side there. Bucket hat with the P-star. Pretty cool. Bunch of different colorways. We'll take a look at one of these hats just to get a look at the embroidery. Buckle back. Looks to be okay quality. I'll say Palace hats have been hit or miss for me. Some are great, others a little small. This one looks to be on the bigger side. Embroidery looks decent. All right. Jackets, we have the rinsed jacket in 3 colors. We'll look at the navy one. 100% P rinser. Sounds gross. There it is. Super simple jacket with the embroidery. Contrast stitching and a back hit. Love it. Bottoms then. The matching rinsed shorts. Nothing really to see here except there they are. Shot from the back. Probably wouldn't recommend these. They're a little too basic for something I'd spend money on. Palace shorts are similar to Supreme, sometimes even more expensive. Here's the One Truth shorts. Palace Believer. Ooh, would I like the shorts or the jersey more if I had to pick one? It's kind of tough. The back of these is low-key hard, but it'd be weird to have that on your butt all day and right behind your thighs there. I don't know. I think the jersey probably takes it for sure. Front of it isn't bad with the P1. It's a pretty cool little drop. And last but not least, if you wanted to still believe, maybe in a little more goth or emo type way, you can cop this zip up Palace Believer sweatshirt with the One Truth on the sides there with the screen printings, also available in navy. Not terrible, not terrible. 100% I'm a believer that syrup should not be put anywhere near bacon. I guess, but if it gets in the mix, it's all right. And this is what people are voting for. Currently, the One Truth jersey is winning. The Portugal polo is in second. And then it looks like the Lush Flush pink funnel is sitting there in the second row. Pretty overall good drop from Palace, in my opinion. Nothing on this drop list that I'd want to cop personally, but it's not too bad. Let's go to the next release. All right, we got Bape and another anniversary. This time it's the 15th anniversary for the outdoor brand known as Helinox, who I didn't know much about. I went to AI and asked for a history on it. Helinox is a South Korean brand founded in 2009 by these two guys. Combining the name Helios and Nox got us the sun and night. There's the outdoor inspiration. They created this Chair 1, which was a compact chair that weighed just 965 grams, which is cool. Won some awards. They focus on walking poles. They've got tents, all kinds of things. They've got a US headquarters in San Francisco, and they've collaborated with brands like Rumpel, Kinto, and Bape. So they kind of go for that outdoors mixed with streetwear fashion. Maybe it's a little gorp, probably got some gorp core in the mix if I had to assume. And they're an independent brand, furniture made in Vietnam, and aluminum poles crafted in South Korea. How about that for a history lesson? So here we go. They're making that probably one chair that they're talking about. Yep, Chair 1. That's their flagship edition right here in this hypebeast.com article. We also have a shark zip up, of course, with blue. Okay. I guess we'll just flip through the pictures and see what we got. Here's the Chair 1. Looks pretty nice for an outdoor camping chair. Assume you could use it anywhere, but that's what it's made for, in the outdoors, packing it out. Looking good. I think it works well with furniture. Kind of always has pillows, that kind of thing. Nice tag. Bape Outdoor Adventure Equipment. Get a cot. That's kind of nice. I haven't really slept on too many cots while camping. Usually just don't have the space in my tent for it. Here's a fold-up table with some cup holders. That's kind of neat. A little low-style table. And then is it this thing? A bag? Toiletry bag or something? Put your various camping gear, binoculars, flashlights, whatever. And then of course the zip up shark hoodie. Naturally, there's the blue color of Helinox, WGM. Honestly, still don't know what that means. I've never even thought about it before. Maybe one of you know. What does the WGM for Bape stand for? I almost said Supreme. And there it is, releasing this Saturday, June 14th at select Bape stores, the Bape website, and the Helinox web store. And of course, Palace, Friday, June 13th. Just didn't say that. Let's move on to the next one. Your guys' favorite brand of all time. It's Labubu. Yup, you thought I wouldn't talk about it. I'm talking about it. What's coming out? God if I know. Tomorrow, Labubu is releasing a bunch of plastic crap that people are gonna buy. And the one to get, obviously it's this one. You gotta get the Wacky Mart series earphone case. One max set per person, but if you can look at this person's face, that should be an indicator that you need to get into this. It's a blind box, so it is kind of like gambling, and it is a fad that will continue on forever and shows zero signs of stopping. I mean, you should also, after buying that, go over here to the fridge magnets and then buy these as well. It's a blind box. You'll love that. How to play. You can click that here if you'd like. Make an account. I don't know, man. This thing is the new Funko Pop and the new Beanie Baby. And it's just honestly not worth getting into unless you just really like these things. If you're doing it to make money, sure, but don't overextend yourself. Like, I would do research. I clearly have no idea what I'm talking about. So I wouldn't go buy Labubu unless you just want to have fun with it. You want to be a part of it. And I get that. I think they're pretty silly, but I understand why they're popular. I guess like the K-pop idols are rocking them. Now people are putting chrome hearts on them. It's silly. It's stupid. And let's look at a different drop. Okay, back to the regularly scheduled programming. We have JJJJound X A6 Gel Kayano 14 releasing also this Thursday on June 12th. It's gonna be a big day for streetwear sneakers. They're back with more. We got some images of the Gel Kayanos here. The blue and silver pair, not too bad. Just crazy to think of this as what a hype modern runner looks like. I never would have thought this type of shoe with mesh and this kind of piping would become like what it is today. And I almost feel like a lot of us have gaslit ourselves into liking this thing. I do like it, but I didn't always like shoes like this. I think this is definitely the better colorway for sure. And it's interesting how sneaker trends change like that. I think the pioneers might have been doing a bit of that ironic fashion, wearing Air Monarchs. I'm wearing ugly shoes, so actually I'm cool. And then perhaps that transpired because Gel Light 3s, in my opinion, is a way different ball game. That's a more traditional trainer sneaker. These, the Kayanos, I'm into them, and I like shoes with mesh on them. I actually do. I can appreciate the model. But really, this does look like the kid that went to your school that had no shoes. shoe game or your gym teachers. This is your gym teacher's favorite shoe. It just was. And sure, was there very hyper, tiny, small boutiques releasing collabs in 2008 in Japan? Probably, dude. Fuck it. I don't know everything. But all I can say is nobody was talking about these at all like 10 or so years ago. And that's just facts. If you say otherwise, you're wrong. And you know what? It's okay to be wrong. It's okay. And last but not least, we're heading over to Fauntleroy's Finest Discord, link in description, where you can stay up to date on all the streetwear news. And apparently, Half Evil is having a drop this Friday, 4:30 p.m. EST. Do the math, 3 hours before, that's 1:30 p.m. PST on the Pacific Coast, which is the best coast. Of course, we have these Zip Up 333 jackets here. Racing jersey. I kind of fuck with this thing. Look at that 33. I like the slant to it. Yeah, to have the Z-axis a bit pitched inward. That looks cool. Half Evil, Best Never Rest. Half Evil USA. Good jersey. Yeah, good graphic design, good colors. This one too, more of a soccer, football type vibe. Nice embroidery. Half Evil, I feel like they're stepping up their game a bit in terms of embroideries and quality. I haven't followed the brand too closely, but seeing them continue to do drops, do their thing, it's pretty cool. Good branding, good colorways, just consistency, right? It's tough for smaller brands to keep dropping stuff all the time. I know Half Evil's not the smallest brand, but this is what you got to do. Everything's fucked. Half Evil, I mean, that's a cringe zip up. I would never wear that. That's awful, but some people like that. Half Evil nylon shorts. Got a belt with some fake python snakeskin. Maybe it's real, probably not. And then some hang tags. There you go. You got your key fobs here. Hell yeah, bro. Oh, and it looks like Fucked is doing a new BJJ wrestling gi, whatever you call it. Real tree. Hell yeah, brother. That's it. All right, boys. Those are all the low key / sleeper drops of the week. What are you guys copping? For me personally, I would say the best item to go for is whatever your little heart desires. In terms of what I would actually buy, if the Helinox collab wasn't too expensive and I really needed a camping chair, a cot, something like that, could see myself going for one of those. Palace has a couple decent pieces like the polo jersey, funnel. The Half Evil drop ain't bad, but really, we gotta target the Labubus. We gotta cash out Labubu until the horse is dead. We gotta milk it for all it's worth, folks. Someone's gotta do it. But that's it from me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to hit subscribe and help me get 5K. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.